Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another video. This is marlauinvest, the place where we learn about financial intelligence, the place where we learn to think like the wealthy, and the place where we learn to grow our wealth. Today's topic is Bitcoin and the Cryptoverse. This channel is about wealth, only wealth, not just making money. And I'm trying to bring content that will help you to understand where the money is going, where wealth is going. And this is why you have noticed, most of my content right now is focused on news around Bitcoin and crypto. This channel is not just about crypto, it's about any asset that can build wealth, asset like equities, real estate, and today, this new form of asset called crypto, especially Bitcoin. My content for the past 2 months is focused only on crypto. It is because wealth is being shared right now. And I want my people to be educated on Bitcoin and crypto, on this new form of asset that will disrupt our system. I want my viewers to understand what Bitcoin is, or to understand what companies, what the wealthy is doing right now. This is not financial advice, but I recommend you guys to look into what Bitcoin is. I have a video on blockchain, on Bitcoin. I have some content focusing on Bitcoin. Please check them out. As I said earlier, I'm not a financial advisor. So every time you see a news that I'm trying to showcase on my channel, just read between the lines. That will tell you where the wealthy, where the rich is going with Bitcoin. Again, this is marlauinvest, the place where we learn about financial intelligence. The name of the game is financial freedom. That's why we try to stay in the know of what's going on. Before we focus on crypto, let's start with inflation. I believe I have a content on inflation, actually 2 contents so far. Inflation is a silent killer. Inflation is an enemy of wealth. As you can see here, inflation is increasing. Price increases have been hard and persistent, as you can see here. You see the source. This is true data. Notice the inflation starting in 2021, beginning of this year. Inflation is increasing. And that will affect savings. That will affect paychecks. Why? Because the purchasing power losing value. Crypto, especially Bitcoin, fixes it. Right now, banks, institutions, financial institutions, countries buying Bitcoin. In the law, of course, they don't want you to know. Remember, we only have 21 million Bitcoin. Remember, we only have 21 million Bitcoin. At this time, I believe in circulation, we have 18 million, 18 and a half, I believe. And companies, financial institutions, insurance companies are buying Bitcoin. Country like Salvador adopted Bitcoin and made Bitcoin a legal tender. I would like to show you this right here. Morgan Stanley owns over 1 million shares in Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC. Just some times ago, Morgan Stanley considering Bitcoin as a scam. Companies like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, all of them were considering Bitcoin as a scam. And today you see them all coming to fill the bag. The crypto adoption is growing and pretty fast. Retail investors are not just the crypto investors. Now we have banks, we have credit unions. This is a huge news. Why? Because now the exposure is big. Companies serving 100,000 wealth managers can now invest in Bitcoin via NYDIG partnership. What that tells you? The future is bright, guys. The future is bright. We need to think like companies. We need to think like the wealthy. We even have to incorporate our mind in the way we're thinking. What companies, successful companies like MicroStrategy, like Tesla, buying Bitcoin, we should do the same. Check this out. Forbes. This is coming straight from Forbes. Bankers issue seismic warning. Here is what they say. Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, and XRP could replace the dollar in just 5 years as crypto market price adds $1 trillion. This is just a prediction. But I believe that time is coming. Again, this is not financial advice, but I want you guys to know what's going on. On another note, the billionaire Bill Miller takes plunge into GBTC by buying 1.5 million shares. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. GBTC is a fund, a Bitcoin trust that belongs to Grayscale. Start paying attention where the wealthy are going, what they are doing. Look at the market manipulation for them to be able to accumulate Bitcoin and crypto. And this is not just Bitcoin, because we also have other altcoins that are doing good, that should be around in the long term. Altcoin like Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, AVAX, which is Avalanche, Matic, and Polkadot. Here is another news. Cuba government looking to recognize Bitcoin and crypto for payments. Salvador was the first country to adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender. Uruguay is coming. Most of the South American countries are now looking at it. And according to experts, that move from Salvador is already affecting the pocket of every Salvadorian in a good way. Another one, Honduras opened first crypto ATM as interest grows. This is big, guys. This is big. Only 1.5 million Bitcoin left to mine. And that will affect the price of Bitcoin. According to some prediction, by the end of this year, or by the end of Q1 2022, Bitcoin should reach $100,000. This is not me saying. I'm just watching the news and I'm just trying to bring it to you. Check this out. Fidelity Investment says 90% of the clients want Bitcoin exposure. Here is the prediction according to Fidelity Investment. And by the way, I love Fidelity Investment. That's where I have my Roth IRA, where I invest in mutual funds. Actually, I love index funds. So here is the prediction. By 2026, Bitcoin should reach 1 million. By 2030, Bitcoin should reach 10 million and 100 million by 2035. I think this is kind of high. Here is my prediction. I think by 2026 to 2030, Bitcoin should be at least at 1 million. That's just my conservative prediction. Again, this is not financial advice. Use the information in my content to help you to make better decisions. Do your due diligence and find a financial advisor if you need financial advice. I'm just some dude on the internet sharing what I'm trying to do. Here is the report from Fidelity. You can go on the internet or to the website and you can find that report, where the report basically shows the stack to flow model. The stack to flow model, where you can see Bitcoin will go all the way to 10 million. And this is their projection. Remember, with Fidelity Investment. Fidelity Investment invests money for us. And actually, Fidelity has the best index fund out there right now. And hopefully, I will go over index fund investing when time will permit. Let's talk about Cardano. Cardano, the ticker is ADA, or some people call ADA. Cardano chart painting a blue flag for a $3. At this time, when I'm shooting this video, Cardano is above $2.80. On September 12, Cardano will launch the Alonso upgrade, and that will allow Cardano to have smart contract within the system. And this is big and huge. So we expect by that time, Cardano to be above $3. This is huge. This is for my Cardano lovers. Some people thinking Cardano will go to $10, $20. I think this is just me. This is not financial advice. I think by the end of, or in the next 12 months, Cardano should reach $10. On another note, Square plan to build a decentralized Bitcoin exchange. This was revealed by his CEO, Jack Dorsey. Is a Bitcoin maximalist. Jack Dorsey believes in Bitcoin and owning Bitcoin. And this is big for Bitcoin holders to be able to have their own, to have an exchange for Bitcoin. And this is really big. So this is just bullish, guys. This is just bullish. Here is an example. And this is the future of money. This is why you see all the banks, or you will see the financial institution fighting right now to shut Bitcoin down through regulation. This is a good example. Someone transfer or move $1 billion, and that costs $9. The cost of that transfer, or the cost of that move, was $9, guys. Right now, if you go to a bank and you have 1 billion, transferring that money or that fund to someone else's fund will cost you a lot of money for you to move that money to someone else's account. And this is the future of money, where you keep money in your pocket, where you're building wealth. And the bank knows, they know crypto is a threat, because Bitcoin is bringing stability in the system. Bitcoin or crypto is bringing chance to all, not just to the wealthy. Again, this is not financial advice, but I would like you to look into the proxy, the Bitcoin proxy. Those companies replacing the balance sheet with Bitcoin. This company are buying Bitcoin and put Bitcoin on the balance sheet. And one of those company who is leading this momentum is MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy just remove fiat from the balance sheet and have Bitcoin 100%. MicroStrategy owns a lot of Bitcoin. So we have a lot of proxy or Bitcoin proxy company like MicroStrategy, Tesla, Voyager, Coinbase, Square. This company buying the shares can expose you also to Bitcoin. And this is something that we all need to be aware of. Again, this is not financial advice, but it's important because think of it. If Bitcoin value goes up, every time Bitcoin will go high, will go up, MicroStrategy share will also go up. And right now, according to my research, Michael Saylor, the CEO of MicroStrategy, is trying to have 1.1% of the Bitcoin on Earth. That's his goal, to where when Bitcoin becomes 1 million, the share of MicroStrategy will also reflect 1% of the Bitcoin value. Just food for thought. This is not financial advice, but I'm just trying to share where the money is going, where the wealth is going. Also, at this time, no bank will give you even 1% interest. We're having inflation hitting us so bad that basically any money you put in a saving account loses value. With crypto, we have DeFi today, decentralized finance, where at least you can get 8% yield on your crypto by just having your crypto to sit in a wallet. This is huge, guys. The future is bright, and I would like you to look into it. I decided to focus just on the Cryptoverse for now, because this is what everyone needs to know about Bitcoin, crypto, and how we can build wealth through that. I will talk about real estate, equity, sometime when I find time, but I will focus on crypto or the Cryptoverse. The future is bright. Do not sell your Bitcoin. Do not sell your Satoshis. Some of the alt I mentioned earlier, do not sell them. Keep them for the long run. If you can, stake them and live off that yield. If you need to take profit, that's fine. Shave it. Get some out of it. But keep them. Keep most of them. Thank you for tuning in. This is Marlo, the place where we learn about financial intelligence, the place where we think like the wealthy, and the place where we grow our wealth. Again, thank you.